Hello, friends of peace. How are we doing? We're sitting on the roller, our head's over our tailbone, and our ear hold shoulder hip is in alignment, and our belly button's to the spine. We're going to do a great workout today and just roll back and forth. Yay. Beautiful. Just keep breathing. Breathe and breathe. Just open up everything. We're going to get into the fronts of those legs today. So, a lot of things downward. Good. And I just want you to come onto your thigh or the back of your thighs. Put your hands in front or in the back, whatever works for you. Nice. I just want to open up your hips before we go down to that position. Okay. So let's take it down. So the way you set yourself up for this, you're going to put the mat in front. Put the roller behind it between you and your roller. You want to make sure there's enough room for your body. Now, when you come down on your elbows, make sure that you're not resting on them, but they're just light support, right? Your legs are down. They're not turned out. And they're about sit bone to hip width apart. And we go up and down on those legs. Good. And this is basically a hip release. Even though it looks like we're releasing our thighs, as you know, you work adjacent to the part that you're trying to release or massage, right? All right, just go up and down. I want to just get you warmed up in this. And I hope you're doing full range of motion. You can feel yourself go all the way to the end of those thighs and not popping them. A lot of people pop their bodies up while they do this. So you need to stay anchored down with your eyes looking down. And again, not putting your weight on your shoulders. All right, 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now we're going to alternate leg lifts as we come up and down. 2, we're going to do 8 sets. 3, good. 4, 5, 6. You don't want a hard point or hard flex. You can soft point. 7, help yourself move. 8, but neither of those positions really hard. Okay, so now we're just going to do one leg up and down. 2, nice. 3, again, full range of motion is hard to get, so you have to be conscious about it. 4, 5, you really want to get as close to the groin as you can. 6, so that connectivity will stay supple. 7, and 8. Now you're going to leave the leg up as you go up and down. Now it's just right above the knee, right? 3, make sure you do full range of motion. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. Now, I'd like you to take that foot and drop it on your calf. Okay, so we're going to get inner thigh up and down. 1, I need to move back a little bit. 2, going to run into furniture. 3, 4, you feeling that inside your thigh? 6, 7, good, and 8. Nice job. Now you're going to bring the leg along again, and you're going to do a roll for 4, 2, 3, and 4. And then you're going to pump it toward the glute. So all the way to the glute and down. 2. Now some people feel like a point gets them closer. 3. So you can take it into a point. 4. But you don't have to. 5, just don't flex it. 6, nice. 7, good. And 8. Now tighten it as hard as you can against that glute and come up and down. 1, try to get full range of motion. 2, 3, don't let it tilt to one side. You want to get straight on that leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now you're going to drop the leg above the knee. You can even hook it on the thigh if you want to. And then let's say move 1, inner thigh. 2, and you can feel a little bit more in the groin on this one. 3, 4, nice. 5, really do full range of motion. 6, 7, no popping up. And 8. Now I want you to slide that foot down so just your ankles are crossed and do 8 there. 1. So this is more of your upper thigh. 2 times if you cross your arms and fold opposite arm. 3. It's a little bit easier. 4 to do this motion because it gives you more of a stabilized leg in front. Table leg. 6, 7, and 8. Now I want you to keep it crossed and then bring it to tabletop to that first bend and up and down with that crossed ankle. 2, 3, 4. This hurts anything, just drop it back down. 5. And challenge and hurt are different, right? 6. We can be fatigued. We can be challenged. It's not the same as being hurt. 7 and 8. All the way through. Now I want you to take that leg off and put that inner thigh on the roller and just roll back and forth on it. And this actually, even though you're on your inner thigh, this is actually massaging your knee a little bit. Yeah. Now slip it in front if you can and just hold it. Hold that stretch. Put your head down on your hands. Just hold that stretch. Good. And then you're going to have stretch your leg really far out. Slip it back over. Take it long. And if you put your feet together, your toes might touch the ball of your foot instead of your toes together because you worked that one really hard. Okay, so let's do the other side. Let's do 4 in the middle first. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Full range of motion. Now pump to the knee. 1 for 8. 2, and this is again where your leg can be a little bit floppy. 3, or your foot. 4, 5. It doesn't have to point or flex. 6. As a matter of fact, the looser it is, the better. 7 and 8. So up and down on that in that position. 1, 2. Eyes are always looking down. 3, but not under. 4, 5. I think my honey is making pancakes. 6. Smell them. 7 and 8. Now drop it around the calf, up and down for 8. 1, 2. Nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. And 8. Release it. Let's do 4 doubles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Now we're going to pump all the way to the glute. 1. And again, you can throw it into a point here to get it there. 2, 3. Good job. 4, 5. Perfect. 6, 7, and 8. Hold it there, up and down for 8. 1, 2, 3. Get the range of motion. 4. Beautiful. 5, 6, 7. Good. And 8. And then drop it over to the above the knee, up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get it open. 6, 7, and 8. And slide it down to the ankle for 8. Got that inner thigh rotation. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. And 8. Now, if you can, bring it up to the knees and do it 8 more times. If not, keep it down there. 3, 4, 5, 6. A lot of energy. 7. Breathe into it. And 8. Now release it. Put that inner thigh up on the roller. Keeping your arms out and pulse it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then if you can, take the leg over the roller and just put your head on your hands and let that split happen. All right, bring it back, and then you're going to put the bottom of your feet together into a big wide butterfly and up and down. Come on, up and down. 1, 2, inner thigh. 3, no popping. 4, pull that belly in so your back is protected. 5, 6, yes. 7, beautiful, and 8. All right, walk it back, sit back into child pose, and we're going to flip around to do upper body. So just sit back. Just put your arms over your roller and sit behind it, really crunching that butt toward those ankles. Let it release. All right, let's flip around and do upper body. We love doing upper body. All right. Coming onto our roller, wrapping the arms around the head and lifting up. And I'd like to go really slow on this first 8. I'm not going to count out the steps to being slow, but you decide what slow is for you. Yeah. Just stop us when feel like we're ready. I'm going to use 3 more in my case. Keeping your head nested in your hands, don't let it drop, don't push it up. You want to have your natural C curve. Okay, let's take it all the way up to the shoulders, all the way up, and then open the arms and close them for 8, 2, good, 3, you can really feel this movement, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it there. Now just one arm. 1, 2, get shoulder mobility. 3, 4, pull that belly in to support yourself. 5, you are in a bridge. 6, 7, beautiful, and 8, other side. 1, yes, 2, 3, yeah, 5, pull it up, 6, 7, and 8. And then you're going to walk those arms over to one side and hold. Your arms are right above the roller. You're still wrapped around your head. Just hold it right there. I see a bowl under my bookshelf. I've never seen that bowl there. Working on the floor, looking at different angles and find things. And then bring it up and then all the way over to the other side. I can feel a lot of crunching going on here. I obviously needed this a lot. And then bring it back to the center and then up and down for 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to go below the shoulder blades and we're going to go side to side. So keeping it tight, go to both sides. 2, good. 3, this is doing miracles on my back. Let me get closer into the screen. 4, 5, 6, crunch, crunch. 7, ooh. And we're going to land on 8 and hold. Keep them nice and tight. Inhale, exhale, and then over to the other side. And then you're in, I'm going up and down again. Breathing into it. We're going to do a little bit of a neck hold, but not on the back, on the side. So I want you to come over, bring your shoulder down below the roller, and then just put your neck on the roller. I'm going to breathe into it. Just let it hold there. Those scalenes are pretty strong. They're actually a little bit stronger than the cervical vertebrae. The neck and the shoulders are so flexible that they, as I've mentioned before, they can easily be damaged. All right, let's go over and put it in the other side. Okay, come back to center. Now, before we go to our lying on the roller, while we're off, we're going to do some side planks. So first we're going to do a 30-second plank hold, and then we are going to do a tuck under, or do that on both sides. Now, the decisions you need to make, whether you're going to be on your elbow or hand, whether your legs are going to be stacked or separated, or if you're going to have one leg on the floor, those are all options for the side plank. I like to be, well, depending on the day, I like to be on my shoulder, lifted, and then we're going to do 30 seconds right here. Breathe into it. I have my legs stacked. I have my legs stacked on this side because the lower thigh is strong. That hip is strong. On the other side, it's not so strong. Only 10 more seconds. Good. 5 more seconds. And lower down. I want you to rotate and reach toward your feet, stretching your back out. Then we're going to do the tuck unders. Because this is one that requires movement, if you stack your legs, you might want to separate them a little bit. Also, remember that when you're moving, the lower arm gets a little bit of a jiggle. So you want to make sure that you're stabilized as much as possible. So I might recommend you to be on your elbow instead of your hand. But you decide. Lift up and tuck under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right, lower down. Bring yourself around and switch sides. So we can do it on the other side. Okay, so our upper body will be going on this side and our lower body on that side. For each side, because it relies on the strength of your lower leg, you might change your positions, okay? That's up to you. All right, so let's find our first position, which is side plank, and we're going to hold it for 30. Now remember, you can always have one leg down or both legs down. That's entirely up to you. You can be in this position as well. All right, you're halfway there. Last 5 seconds. And bring it down. Face your legs and do a forward fold. All right, bring yourself up. We're going to do the 10 tuck unders. So find your position. Maybe you're straddling. Maybe you're not. Maybe you have one foot down. Lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down. And we're going to lie right down on that roller so that you can feel your back release and get a little bit more upper body stretching. So you're going to make your mat nice and long, and you're going to put your roller beside it, not on top of it, because you're eventually going to land on that mat. So put it right beside it, sit on the end, get your head over your tailbone, pull your chains from inside your neck, and curl yourself all the way down. All right. Lift your glutes, take them down the mat, wheel your upper body up. Put your arms way out, and I want you to go side to side on those rolls. Yeah. Nice job. Good. And we're going to do some upper body stretches. We'll leave our alignment for toward the end. Okay, full body stretches. Make sure you're nice and supported on your mat or roller. Put your hands up, straight up over your chest. The palms are facing each other. The fingers are apart. Right, you have your fingers apart. Then you put a rotation toward the thumbs toward each other. Bring it down into cactus. So that means your elbows out from your shoulder, your hands above your shoulder or elbows, and then you're pushing down with the whole unit. You're not letting your hands go down, your elbows go down. It's just opening the chest and the shoulders here. Now from here, I'd like you to take one elbow down and stretch long. 2, 3, look at the ceiling once you get the motion. 4, 5, 6, yes, 7, little mobility, and 8. Come back to cactus, other side, into the waist and extend. 2, into that waist. 3, 4, you can feel all that mobility. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring those arms back together. Bring them straight up. All right, I want you to wiggle the fingers and then rotate the wrists outward for 4 and then inward for 4. All right, one arm comes in, thumb facing the palm, and then bring it down. I'm going to hold it there while you look at the ceiling. You're going to push it past your ears. Long arm. 2, 3, 4, 5. Really getting some action here. 6, 7, and 8. All right. Bring it all the way back up. Other side. Thumb goes inside. Comes down into cactus. You're going to hold it. And push it away. 1, 2, right past your ear. 3, 4, 5, 6, all that mobility. 7 and 8, and bring that one back up. All right, bring those arms down again and just hold your cactus. Now you're going to extend your arms out to the side and in. 2, good. 3, so we get these shoulders in every direction. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold that cactus just a little bit longer. Make sure your hands are over your elbows and your elbows are out from your shoulder. Don't let your hands fall away from your wrists. Don't flex your wrists in any direction. Now put your elbows into the floor so your fingertips are facing the ceiling and make the palms face each other again. And then relax them to the floor. Nice job. I want you to put your hands on the lower portion of your thigh, right, your groin muscle. Curl yourself up. And you're going to slide those arms up and down without losing your curl up. Up and down. 3, nice. 4, pull the belly button to the spine. 5, 6, 7. Then you're going to hold the extension, get onto your fingertips. Onto your fingertips. And then curl yourself all the way down. A nice work. Okay, we're going to do some Pilates here. So you're going to have your legs at tabletop. You're going to put your feet together and we're going to clamshell out and in. So out and in. 2, 3. So you're separating your knees, but your feet are staying together. 4, 5. Palms up so you're not supporting yourself. 6, 7, and 8. Now take one arm to cactus, those legs together. As you bring it out, you curl, reaching between, bringing it back down. 2, nice and slow. 3, good. 4, bring those legs back together. You have to do 2 things at once. 5, curling up and down. 6, vertebrae by vertebrae. 7, good. Now when you hold it up here at 8, I want you to push through for 20. 1, 2, 3, look at it, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Lower it down. Other side. Close those legs. Come on, 1. Come on down. 2, palms to the ceiling. Don't press yourself into the floor. 3, you got to get yourself balanced. 4, do that curl up nice and gentle so your neck gets its nice soft movement. 5, right? You don't want to be holding your neck stiff. 6, 7, good job. Here we go. 1, 2, look through. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Bring those legs together. The head is down. Put those feet down and just feel yourself molded again by the roller. Great. Beautiful job. Now we're going to do a couple things off the roller that use the roller. So I want you to slide off. Good. Beautiful job. And now I want you to put the roller under your calves and extend your legs. This is going to be an elevated roll up. So the roll up that we usually do in Pilates class, but this one is going to ask you to use your core so deeply because your hamstrings are disengaged by resting on the roller. So you're going to curl up. Now this is where you got to get that big inhale so you can exhale yourself up to the lift. Just go into the camera more. Pull across. Bring up to the lift. I don't know why I'm not in camera. Curl all the way down. Good, let's do it again. Take it up. Lift it all the way up. Keep those legs on the roller. Don't let them pop. Take it across. Lift it up and curl it all the way down. Number 2, try not to plop down. Curl it up. Make sure it stays under the calf. If it goes to the ankle, then you've defeated the whole purpose. So make sure it's under the calf. Take it across. You have a slight bend in your leg and curl it all the way down. Number 4, and keep readjusting it if you need to. Curl it up. You're going to use your strength of your core to get yourself up to that lift and curl it across. Lift it up and bring it all the way down. Number 5, curl it up. Take it to that lift. Come on, Almost, you can do it. I have to keep engaging my core. Curl it across. Take it up and bring it all the way down. We're halfway there. Come on, curl it up. Take it up to that lift. You can do it. Take it across. Good, and we only have 4 more to go. Curl it. Make sure you're curling all the way down. Nice. And then that big inhale, that's your ignition. That's turning on the engine, right? And then curl it across. Make sure you're in a C curve here. Bring it straight up and bring it all the way back down. 3 more. Let's go. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in to get yourself lifted. If you're talking too much, it's hard to use your air. Take it across. Breathe it up. And only 2 more to go. Beautiful job. Curl it and lift it to that stretch. Try not to throw it. Curl it across. Bring it up and curl it all the way back down. Here's your last one. You are a champion. This was not easy. And take it across and bring it up and take it all the way. I got to scoot all the way back down. I got to scoot my mat over because we're going to lie on the mat now and do some corkscrews. So, come on down to your mat. Roll yourself all the way down. Separate your body. Now you're going to take that roller underneath your legs. Kind of a little bit of advanced roller class today, isn't it? Lift up between the tailbone and the lumbar. Get your nice, strong position. You can feel your hips supported, right? Those ASIS bones are face toward the ceiling. You want to take your legs to tabletop one at a time. Bring them up one at a time. We're going for alternate alignment. Now from here, we're just going to lift and lower off the mat, off the roller. So it's important that we come down vertebrae by vertebrae, that we don't drop our feet way back like this. You can have a little bit of a lean into the center, but you shouldn't be lifting off the roller. You want to keep position. So you want to lower first to get that movement, and lift up, lower down 1, lift up, lower down 2. We're going for 10. 3, lower down. 4, make sure you go down to about 45. 5 to go. 6, 7, 8, 9, straight up. And vertebrae by vertebrae, as much as you can. 10, I know that's super hard. Now I want you to cross the legs. When we get up there, we cross them the other way. All right, so they're crossed. Lift, switch, and bring it down. 2, switch. 3, crossing at the ankles. 4, 5, up to there. 6, 7, 8, 9, good job, and 10. If you're hitting that roller hard, then you're not coming down vertebrae by vertebrae. So if it feels like a pound, then we need to work on that motion. All right, we're going to go up and split. So put the legs side by side. You go up, split, 1, then split the other way. Up, split, 2, lift, split, 3, bring it back to 45, lift, split, 4. It's harder to come down vertebrae by vertebrae, isn't it? 5, I have to focus really hard. I have to get deep into the exercise. 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, that one was a fail. 10. All right, bring it down. I would like you to circle your legs, big circles. Great. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse. 1, 2. We're just calming our hips down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then cycle out. Big cycles. Make sure those are circles. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse. 1, 2, 3. Really big moves. 4. Really big moves. Get that agility back. 5. All those connections. 6, 7, and 8. All right. Bring those legs together, and then we go into our stretch. All right. We're going to do a couple of different things. All that you know if you've been here. Now you want to point that bottom leg out. You want to point the top leg out, but not a hard point. Right? We want it to be a long point, but not a hard point. So you're not hardening the muscle. We want to create flexibility and suppleness. So you can massage that groin muscle, right? And that brings the leg down just a little bit more. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. This is going to be a 30-second hold. You can keep massaging, or you can kind of just stare at the ceiling and feel the stretch. If you close your eyes, it's not going to feed balance to your hamstring as much as keeping, or to your nervous system as much as keeping your eyes open. That's a choice. If you have no balance issues, do whatever you want. But I'm constantly telling my body, this is how we keep ourselves up, right? All right, just a few more seconds. Now you're going to put your hand on the outside of the leg and bring it down into this half baby pose. And then you're going to take the toe of the other leg down to the floor. Let them both drop out to the side so you get a nice stretch across the middle of the legs and in that groin. Good. This is going to be about 10 more seconds. Okay. Wait, a few more seconds. Then bring it back up. We're going back to that first stretch. Big inhale and exhale, lower. See, you have more room. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Another 30 seconds. Breathe. Focus. Pay attention to what your body is telling you. Don't let your mind drift. This is when your mind does not have to think about all the crappy shit in the world. This is where you get to think about accomplishing flexibility and power. Okay, ready for the revolution. All right, we're going to bring the opposite knee up and drop this leg over on it and push into your thigh, your working thigh. That's what I'd like you to do to start. Push into that working thigh and just really feel a release there. Now you're going to put your hand underneath the other leg, keeping your elbow in that working thigh. Just hold it in, and that's going to be 20 seconds. Two more seconds. Okay, you're going to put those knees side by side. Push that leg out. We're taking the bent knee out to the side, pushing on the inner thigh. I'd like you to actually put your hand underneath and extend that leg and kind of reach it toward your head. Ten more seconds. Try to look at the ceiling. You don't need to be looking at the screen until we change, right? Just now. Put your hand on the roller, bring the other hand around. You're going into a hip rotation, so the hips are stacked, but your shoulders are down and you're looking away from your leg. Fuck. Okay, now I can wait a moment. Five more seconds. Now you're going to bend that knee again. We're going to push it back into the front and then bring it into our chest. Make sure you're even on the roller. You don't have one hip off the roller. Release it. Take it to the outside for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then cross it over the other leg for 8. 1, cross it over. 2, lengthen that hip. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it to tabletop. Bring the other leg to tabletop. And then we're going to the other side. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Again, you can massage that groin. Big inhale and exhale, lower. And let's hang out for 30 seconds. Good. I'm trying to get a lot more distance on this one. This one's a little bit more stubborn. Beautiful. You're halfway there. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, we're going to grab the outside of that foot and bring it down. Drop the other foot to the floor. Let it drop out to the side. And we'll get that big groin extension as we go for 20 seconds. Hold right here, breathing into it. Make sure that your breath is feeding your stretch. I don't know how between classes we could forget how important these stretches are, but we do, right? We'd be doing this all the time. Okay, back to that original one. Lower and lower and lower, 30 seconds. We'd be on this roller every day if we remembered the value of this. But when we're on it, doing it, we're like, wow, I forgot how great this was, right? Ten more seconds. Or maybe I'm just talking about myself. Maybe all of you are doing this. All right, let's bring that opposite leg to tabletop. This one comes over. You're pushing into it. And you're going to put your hand through, bring it in just a little bit more, keep pushing into it. That one's really releasing. There was something in there I didn't know about. Now I know. It's like a little sciatic twinge or something. Yeah, so take that leg up, bring it down, and then you're going to keep this knee bent. Take it out to the side, put your hand underneath it, and bring it toward your head. Breathe. Nice. And you're going to bring it up, have it onto your roller, and over. Looking away from it. We're almost there. Let's bring it back to the center. You squeeze that knee in. Just hold it there. This is a brief hold. All right, take it out into rotation for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Cross that over. 1, 2. Really open up that hip. 3, 4, 5. Make circles. 6, 7, and 8. Bring it back to tabletop. Bring the other leg to tabletop. Then bring them up. Take them out into a V. Let them just drop into the furthest distance from each other that they can get. And let's swing it. Ooh, this might be one of my favorite roller days. You can relax your legs a little bit as you swing them. Trying to do any stretching here. We're trying to do release. Sometimes stretch and release come together. Sometimes they don't. 8 more. 8, 7. Just decide what focus you want. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let them swing until they're done. All right, soften the knees. Bring it in for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. One leg to tabletop, the other leg to tabletop, the other foot to the floor. Lift up, get the roller out from under you. Stay in that lift. You're on your toes. You're lifted on your heart. Then you're going to start at that heart and lower that bridge down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Let everything spread out. Put the bottom of your feet together for butterfly. Hands, palms up under those thighs. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Just hold this position to feel all the opening, all the light coming into your body, moving your blood, making you feel vibrant and alive. Bring the back knee forward, bring the back arm forward, push yourself into your seated position, whatever that is for you. Just nice and even sit bones, roll your shoulders back 4 times, 2, 3, and forward 4 times, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and breathe it up. Take it up and down, more and down. And last time, today it was centering, it was agility. I hope you felt really, really strong. Thank you for coming to Roller Pilates.